Okay, today we're going to talk about specialization in sports at a young age. So, growing up, I played a lot of soccer. I started at 8, I think. I was 8 years old. And that was really the only sport I ever played. It was the only sport I loved. It was the only thing I wanted to do. And so that's what I did over and over and over again. And as the years went on, there was no issues, but after time I noticed I was starting to get a lot more injuries and a lot more just hurt, rolled ankles, sprained knees, that sort of thing, constantly. And what ended up happening is I was headed to nationals. I was had scouts looking at me from a bunch of different colleges in my sophomore year of high school. And at nationals, I got a hip injury that stopped me from playing for the rest of my career. I had surgery to fix the problem, but I'm still in pain today and it wasn't fixed. So that brings me to my main point today, that specialization in sports has only gone up in young people over the years, and this can lead to severe consequences later in life for their physical bodies and for their emotional health. So the first thing to note is that children who specialize in sports are at a higher risk of sustaining an injury. The Stanford Children Research Program has shown that 3.5 million children a year sustain injuries from their sports. And the most common injuries that you'll see that's noted in the diagram is a knee injury, and especially in young women. You'll see that happen often. You have a higher risk of arthritis because it is the same motion over and over and over again. And there's not only just physical consequences that come with this, but also some more mental ones. Specializing in children who specialize in sports often feel that they are not secure in themselves because they have to please a parent or a coach, and they have to be in line with that. What sports specialization in young athletes, an article that is noted here, is that enjoyment in their sports and their overall pleasure of playing sports has gone down as they begin to specialize in sports later in life. After 14 years, you'll see 95% of students who play sports have specialized in the sports and don't play other things. And what I think should happen in this situation is parents should encourage their kids to play a variety of sports. They should do basketball in the winter, they should do soccer in the summer, they should do a variety of sports so all of their muscles and all of their ranges of motions are moving and not being overworked at any particular time. So in conclusion, physically it can have a higher risk of sustaining an injury and having arthritis and further injuries in the future. Not only that, but it can hurt their self-esteem and their ability to communicate with their parents and vocalize how they feel in any situation. And as parents, they need to be aware that specialization can cause lots of harm. While it can be good and get you into colleges, in the long run it is harmful for their little bodies. That's all.